Trouble Busters! My name's Heather. I'm 22 years old, and my father is the boss of a prominent gang. You'd think there'd be nothing that I'd be worried about, but there's one thing troubling me. It's that my family won't support my dream, even though I'm serious about it. Dad, when I become older, I'm going to become the new boss of your gang.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'll be looking forward to it then. Did you hear that, Aaron?
I think that's great! I'll be looking forward to working with you in the future, miss!
Yay! I'll get to work with the both of you. That's what they said when I was little. When I grow up, I'm going to become the new boss. I'm going to work together with everyone. That's what I truly believe. Until now. Dad, I'm serious about becoming the boss of your gang.
Heather, a woman can't become a gangster like us. Can't you choose a job that's better suited to you?
What are you talking about? You told me how happy you were for me to follow in your footsteps when I was little.
That's because you were young. I didn't think you were being serious about it.
Well, I'm telling you now that I'm serious about it.
Aaron, can you take care of this?
Ma'am, your father knows just how demanding his job is. I'm sure he doesn't want you to go through what he's been through.
I don't care. I have my heart set on becoming the new boss.
Ma'am, you still don't understand just how cruel the world can be. How about trying out a normal job first?
Huh? Well, I see that you both don't think I'm capable. Fine, I'll show you both that I'm capable of becoming the new boss by taking on a normal job first. They used to be my #1 supporters, but now it's like they've lost faith in me. But for me, there's a reason as to why I must become the new boss. My goal in life is to become the new boss of my dad's gang. Then I'll get to say things like, "How are you going to settle this?" Or, "I'll feed you to the fishes." Even if it's just once in my life. It gets me so excited just thinking about it. But now becoming the new boss seems like a nearly impossible feat. But I still refuse to give up. So to prove my dad and Aaron wrong, I started looking for a part-time job. Just like that, I started working at a family restaurant. At the beginning, I thought everything was super easy. I even made a friend there. Her name's Mary. She's about the same age as me. She's a little nerdy, but she's a good person. Heather, I want you to say it again. I'll beat you up, punks. It gets me every time. Like this every day is pretty fun at work, but then something happened. One day, an ignorant person parked in the parking spot for persons with disabilities. I was about to go tell them to move, but Mary said, "Don't do it! Don't!" She seemed scared of the person in the car. I guess that's how most people would feel. But I'm the future boss of my dad's gang. There's no way I'm letting this pesky person get away with this. Trouble Busters. Hey, you guys. This is a parking spot for people with disabilities. Yet you guys don't seem to need it, so move.
Huh? Shut up! What if we say we have disabilities? Yeah, what then? So get over it. Don't scrunch up that pretty face of yours like that. Anyway, do you want to entertain us later tonight?
As if I would. Move your car.
Shut up and come with us! Now!
I'm telling you no.
You're really not gonna hang with us? You better change your mind while we're still being nice.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not going to do anything with you. You're ugly.
How dare you!
With that, the bigger thug pushed me and I hit the ground hard. Ah!
Look at her all helpless!
Shut it! I was being polite to you both, but enough is enough. I'll beat you up, punks.
Shut up, little girlie, and listen to what us grown men are saying! How dare she not listen to us!
You both need to get your priorities straight. Stop talking nonsense and just move your damn car.
You brat! We'll beat you up, girlie! My big brother here's a real gangster! He'll hunt down your family if he has to!
I might have to give up. They won't listen to a single thing I say. Maybe this is the cruel world that Aaron was talking about. I should really just give up. Just when I thought this, I saw a man walking towards us. He got closer and I realized it was Aaron. Aaron, what are you doing here?
The boss and I were a little worried about you at work, so I came to check up on you, ma'am. I was gonna leave quietly, but...
Hey, loser! Sorry to burst your little bubble, but she's ours! Get lost! You idiot! This guy's... Bro, relax! I can handle this loser by myself! No! Seriously, stop!
With that, the smaller thug went to punch Aaron.
Take this, loser!
But
Ouch!
he's so weak. Aaron got his punch in first and the thug fell to the ground. Seemed as though Aaron's punch really did some damage.
Damn it, it hurts! Quick! I need to put some ointment on my face! You idiot! This is the famous Angry Aaron! Angry Aaron? He's one of the leaders of the gang I belong to! What? Sir, long time no see. I'm sorry for my little brother's actions. If you don't mind me asking, you moron!
Have you no idea who this is?
An employee of the restaurant?
Listen up! This here is the boss's daughter!
What?
You pushed her before, didn't you? How are you gonna pay for that, huh?
I'm so sorry!
That's your little brother over there, right?
Yes, it is.
Aren't you gonna apologize?
I'm so sorry for everything!
That's enough. Leave!
Yes, sir!
Just when the thugs are about to leave, a man calls out to them.
Wait a second. It's the boss! Are you doing well, guys? Yes, sir. Everything's business as usual. Aaron told you the woman you pushed is my daughter, right? Yes, sir. So what made you think you'd be able to just go home like this? Get ready to pay for what you've done. We're so sorry, sir. Get over here. No! You too, please, sir!
With that, the two thugs were taken away somewhere.
Ma'am, please accept my apology for getting involved in your affairs without your permission.
It's absolutely okay. After all, I don't think I would have been able to handle them by myself. Thank you for helping, Aaron.
It was my pleasure. How's it been working here?
It's been great, actually. I'm learning so much here. I'm just a little disappointed in myself for not being able to deal with the thugs earlier.
If you do become the new boss, things like this will happen daily. Your father is worried for your safety. That's why he's against you wanting to become the new boss. I hope you'll be able to understand your father's feelings.
I thought the reason for him not supporting me might have been something like that. Still, I thought my dad would have thought I was a little more capable of things.
Your father is already so proud of you.
But still, I can't give up on my dream of becoming the new boss. Things didn't go as planned today, but I still want to be able to work with you and my dad.
Ma'am, I understand. If you still feel strongly about it, I'll have a word with your father.
Thank you. With that, I quit my part-time job at the family restaurant. Best of luck to you, Heather. You too, Mary. Now I'm training under my dad. After the incident with the thugs, I had a talk with him. He had told me that Aaron had put in a good word for me too, and with that, he gave in and agreed to teach me all he knows. But it still seems as though he's worried about me. I always feel like he's keeping an eye on me wherever I go.
I'm worried about you, Heather.
As for the Thug brothers, the older one was to be retrained, so we're training together now. Every time we're in the same room, he always flinches. I guess he still regrets what he did to me that day. As for the younger one, he joined our gang and now he also works for us. He is training together with us. Unlike his brother, though, the younger one always stares me down when I see him. Maybe he sees me as a rival.
I'm gonna get promoted before you! Then you're gonna have to address me as sir!
We'll see about that. I still have a long way to go if I want to become the new boss. And I think there'll be many obstacles in my way, but I vow to work together with all the gang members here and overcome our hardships together. Troublebusters. Bubble Busters!
Your wedding day is the most special day of your life, so naturally, you wanted to go off without a hitch. I'm Aaron, and this is my fiancée Heather. She's adopted. However, the couple that adopted her treated her as a slave since she was little. They weren't looking to bring up a child when they adopted her. They just wanted someone to clean up after them. After finding out everything she's been through, I vowed to make her leave such a life behind and to make her the happiest person in the world from now on. Let's create a warm, joyful family together. That's how I proposed to her. To that, she burst out crying and said yes. With that, we started to plan our wedding. When we were planning our guest list, Heather told me about not wanting to invite her horrible parents. I mean, it makes sense.
Honestly, I don't even want to think of them as my parents. It might sound rude, but I don't want to invite them to our wedding.
If that's how you feel, it's okay with me.
But I still do feel as though I should.
Her parents have belittled her all her life, so there's no way they would suddenly be happy for her on her wedding day. Nonetheless, they are her family, so it would be strange not to invite them. We thought about it long and hard, and in the end, we decided to invite them, believing that they'd be on their best behavior. Then came the day of our wedding. The ceremony was about to start, but Heather's parents hadn't arrived yet.
If they're not coming, I'm fine with that.
Maybe lucky for us, they canceled last minute.
Canceling last minute is troublesome for us too.
Her parents still hadn't shown up, but we had to start the ceremony. Because of this, my dad walked Heather down the aisle. I admit it was a bit strange, but we were doing our best. This very moment, the doors flew open, and in came Heather's parents.
Crap, we're late! I guess it's fine though. It's not my fault if I function at my own pace.
It's fine. It doesn't matter if we're late to Heather's stupid wedding.
Since the moment they stepped foot in the venue, I could tell I wasn't gonna like what was about to unfold. What's wrong with these people? These two couldn't even be bothered to dress for the occasion. They were even wearing sandals of all things. Seriously, this isn't some casual place you just rock up to. They'd already succeeded in ruining the atmosphere of the venue, but they couldn't care less. Nonetheless, Heather tried her best to keep it together.
Mom, Dad, thank you for coming today.
She's a true angel. If I were her, I'd be chasing them away with a bat. Her parents didn't even bother to acknowledge her and just sat down looking like they didn't even want to be there. The ceremony kept moving forward, and soon came the part where we would read our vows and kiss. I was so nervous. I had brushed my teeth really well, so I believed everything was going to be okay. That's when out of nowhere, Heather's parents started smoking. Just when we were kissing! Like seriously, during our big moment! The venue staff told them they weren't allowed to smoke here.
Huh? You got a problem with it? I'll shove this car engine in your mouth if you don't shut up! Or we can take this outside. Your choice!
It really seems like monkeys might actually be smarter than these two. The staff didn't know what to say to him. We need scarier guards here. I couldn't keep it any longer. If the two of you don't want to be here, then please leave. It's truly okay with the both of us. It might have sounded harsh, but I couldn't help but be honest. Though what I said didn't seem to sit right with him.
Shut up, you idiot! You should be honored that we came all the way here!
Are you saying we don't deserve to be here? Who do you think raised Heather, huh?
Just like that, they clapped back. This isn't how the day was supposed to turn out. What was the point in me brushing my teeth so much if I can't even enjoy kissing Heather? Heather's parents kept complaining with the staff, the guests started to get restless, and Heather looked like she was about to break down. The ceremony was in chaos. Why is the most special day of our lives turning out like this? Someone help! I've had enough of this. So I told Heather I'd be calling up some people. Heather's parents can't get away with ruining our special day, Trouble Busters! Because Heather's parents and the venue staff couldn't come to an agreement, our wedding ceremony was put on pause. While we were trying to figure things out, the people I had called earlier had arrived.
So, who's the one responsible for ruining this wedding?
The scary-looking guy came bursting into the venue.
Is it you two that's responsible for all this? Who are you?
The scary-looking guy that showed up is actually my uncle. When he was younger, he really was caught up with some bad people. He isn't anymore, but he still looks the part. He's always been super friendly to me, so we've kept in touch.
Hey, you dirty lowlifes. This ain't the place to be smoking. If you want that much pollution in your lungs, then go stuff this car engine down your throats.
Just like this, my uncle's equally scary-looking wife arrived. Apparently, she used to be the leader of a biker gang.
Oh, we're sorry.
Heather's parents hurriedly threw away their cigarettes. No matter what I or the staff said, they wouldn't stop. But look at them now! I would appreciate it if they didn't just throw the cigarette butts on the floor, though.
Do you two have any idea what this place is? Do you know what's happening right now?
Is there a brain cell in that tiny head of yours? If you're not careful, we'll fill your empty skull with gasoline.
My uncle and his wife were tearing them apart. Heather's parents tried to retaliate, but couldn't.
Heather, do you mind if we take these two away for a bit?
Let's kick some sense into them. Of course. Please take your time. If they don't end up showing up here again, that's absolutely fine.
We're getting out of here, you punks!
My uncle and his wife took Heather's frightened parents out of the venue. Thanks for taking care of them for us.
No worries. No need to worry about us.
Oh, I won't. Good luck. Just like that, Heather's parents disappeared off to somewhere. Poor them. I have no idea if they'll make it back alive. All our guests were left stumped at what unfolded before their eyes. But thanks to Heather's parents leaving the venue, we were able to resume our wedding. We're sorry for creating a commotion.
What happened just now might be a lot to handle, but would you all mind if we continued with the ceremony?
We were able to calm everyone down and got on with the wedding. I wasn't sure how I'd explain exactly what just happened, but we had a more pressing issue to deal with. With peace restored to our wedding, we successfully finished the ceremony. Luckily, my breath stayed minty fresh until everything was over. Even after some time, Heather's parents didn't show up again. Were they possibly lost at sea? Before long, though, my uncle and his wife came back. Hey, you two are back!
We took real good care of those two.
Care of? Oh, relax, darling. They're still very much alive.
Obviously!
Those two are horrible for acting the way they did at their own daughter's wedding.
They acted all tough in here, but out there they were spineless.
That's because the two of you are thankfully intimidating. Now that things have calmed down a little here, let me tell you a little more about these two. Like I said before, these two are truly intimidating. When I say they're gang level scary, I mean it. They're by far the scariest amongst my relatives. But they both have a heart of gold. I had previously invited them both to my wedding, but they said,
if we show up, we'll end up scaring away the rest of the guests. I'm more than happy you asked us to come, but we'll sit this one out for your sake.
We wouldn't suit going to a fancy event like that. Let's get together soon so we can celebrate the two of you.
That's why, originally, they weren't going to show up. I'm honestly quite surprised at how modest they both are. But with what had happened with Heather's parents, I insisted they come. They were both kind enough to come straight over. And that's how everything went down. Again, I'm really sorry I called you both out on such short notice.
Absolutely no worries. I'm happy to have been part of your special day. I even got to see your embarrassed kissing face.
If you wouldn't mind, it would be our honor if both of you stayed for the reception party. There are 2 seats open.
Thank you for the invite, but is it really okay for us to be sticking around looking like this? We're not dressed for this sort of place.
Please don't worry about it at all. It's totally okay. If I knew I'd stay here longer, I would have done my makeup properly today.
So with that, my uncle and his wife took part in the rest of our ceremony. The other guests were a little scared of them at first, but they saw how they had taken care of Heather's parents, so they quickly became admired as heroes. Heather took a real liking to them too. With this, we were finally able to successfully finish our wedding. Once our ceremony was over, out of nowhere, Heather's parents came stumbling back.
Heather, don't get married to a guy with relatives like that!
Break up with this guy now.
What did my uncle and his wife do to them for them to say such a thing?
No, I'm going to start my new happy life with Aaron. The two of you can't tell me how to live my life anymore.
With that, Heather was finally able to say how she truly felt about her parents. A few days later, Heather officially broke off all ties to her parents. She doesn't want anything to do with them anymore. She didn't even tell them our new address. Now we're living together far away from her parents. Luckily, we haven't heard anything from the two of them since. But if anything were to happen with them in the future, I'm sure my trusty uncle and his wife will come to our rescue again.
Leave it to us to take care of those irresponsible and rude people anytime you need.
Seriously, don't hesitate to call us.
They've always been so kind. Thank you so much. You two will always be our heroes. They say you have to fight fire with fire. So if someone scary comes along, then you need to bring along someone even scarier. To thank my uncle and his wife for their continued support, I give them gifts even now. Heather and I both go to visit them to deliver our gifts. Every time they welcome us with open arms. My uncle and his wife take really good care of Heather. They're like the parents she deserved all along. I'm happy that Heather and I getting married not only meant that we were family together, but also that she was able to find loving parental figures in her life. Trouble Busters!
Trouble Busters!
I'm Alan. And I grew up in a low-income household when I was a child. That's why I wanted to find a job as soon as possible so that I could support my family. I decided to get a job as soon as I graduated from middle school. Although I was still very young when I started working, the company that hired me was very kind to me. But one day, that company went bankrupt. I couldn't believe it. I was in despair. The company that I worked for so many years had become insolvent. I felt very distressed. But I knew that I had to move on and find a new job. I went to the unemployment office to look for a new job. There, I found a job to work as a factory worker. The factory would assemble the parts of computers and once complete, ship it off to the customers. Because I like to work with machines, I thought that the job would be perfect for me. The only downside is that it wasn't a full-time employment contract, but I didn't want to be picky. I needed a job right away. I made my way to the factory on my first day of work there. Hi, my name is Alan. Today's my first day here. I look forward to working with you all.
Nice to have you on the team, Alan.
And my work life at the factory began. After I started working at the factory, I began to encounter some problems.
Alan, come over here.
Yes, what is it?
Did you do the packing of these boxes?
I did.
So you handle the packing of all the boxes in this section?
Yes. I was working on them from yesterday afternoon until this morning. Since I was working this shift, I believe that all the boxes here were packed by me.
I see. I need you to redo all of them then.
What? Why?
You heard me. I need you to redo all the boxes. I need to get them done by the end of the day.
But why? I packed the boxes according to procedure.
Take a close look at the boxes. The adhesive tape on them is a little crooked.
Perhaps a little, but it's hardly noticeable.
You're a temp worker, and I'm a full-time worker that has more experience than you. You should do as I say. I don't know what the rules are in the other factories, but that's how it is here. You should respect me.
Okay. Factory worker that I work with was condescending and bossing. Following day. Good morning.
What time do you think it is?
Well, it's a little before 8 a.m.
Do you not know what time we start work?
8:30 a.m.
Then you understand.
Understand what?
I'm telling you that you should come to work earlier.
But I'm not late. If anything, I'm early.
I'm saying that you should come to work before everyone else does. I say 5 a.m.
That's not possible. The trains aren't even running that early in the morning. Why are you telling me differently from everyone else?
Don't you get it? You're different because you haven't even graduated from high school. You were too lazy to go to high school, which means that I need to be strict with you. You need to learn how to become a member of the society the hard way.
I know that I only finished middle school, but that doesn't make me any different from everyone else.
Shut up and do as I say! You don't have the right to talk back to me. Just do as you're told and get the job done. You can quit if you don't like working here. It would only take a second to replace you with someone more qualified.
I couldn't believe the words coming out of his mouth.
Did you think that someone like you would get the same treatment as someone more educated than you? You're so ignorant. What a laugh.
My coworker Aaron was discriminating me for not having an education. He was an uptight asshole. I tried to put up with it for the first week that I started working at the factory. But after a week, I was emotionally exhausted. I couldn't continue to work in such a hostile environment. I decided to hand in my resignation to the head of the company without telling Aaron. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
I want to keep our working environment open and friendly. What brings you here today?
I've decided to hand in my resignation.
You've only been with us for a week. Did something happen?
Well,
I suppose it's not easy to tell me.
no, it's not. I'd rather not say.
That's all right. Well, you'll certainly be missed. Can I ask you something, though?
Sure.
I respect your decision to resign, but could you say something to everyone at tomorrow's morning meeting?
Yes, I can do that. So I decided to stop working at the factory. I'd only spoken to the head of the company once, but I could tell that he was a kind person. I felt a little bad for leaving his factory so soon. Although it wasn't my fault, I felt terrible about the situation. I wanted to give Aaron a blast from the Trouble Busters. This time, I probably wouldn't get the chance. I went to work the next day feeling sad.
Good morning, everyone. Alan has something he wants to say to everyone. Alan, please come forward.
Yes. I'm sorry for the short notice, but I have decided to leave the factory. Although it was short, I enjoyed working with you all. Thank you. I glanced over at Aaron and I saw that he was smiling. He was happy to see me go. But there was nothing that I could do about it. It was now the head of the company's turn to speak.
Thank you, Alan. There's something that I wanted to share with everyone this morning, too. I, too, am leaving this factory.
Really? I was shocked to know that the head of the company was resigning too. When I glanced over at him, he winked at me and said,
It's time for Trouble Busters, Alan! Why are you leaving us? This company is no longer the kind of place I wish to work for. That's why I decided to resign at the same time as Alan. I don't understand what you mean! I won't say who, but someone here was mistreating Alan because he started working straight after he graduated middle school. Who would do such a thing? I know that it was you. I asked everyone that works here, and I also confirmed it on our security footage. So like I said, I'll be leaving along with Alan. But how does this affect you? I sympathize with Alan because I too had to start working after graduating middle school. Remember, you're the one that told Alan that you didn't want uneducated people around you. I don't understand! I thought that you had a university degree! I grew up poor. My family didn't have the money to pay for my high school, so I started working as soon as I graduated from middle school. It wasn't easy for me, but after I had saved up some money, I passed an exam to qualify for university entrance, and went to university after that. That's why I have a university degree. But in reality, I never got the chance to go to high school. That's why I was shocked when I found out you were mistreating Alan based on his background. What are we gonna do without you? I'm sure that you'll be able to find a replacement for me right away. You said so yourself. You can go ahead and start looking for my replacement. You may have begun with a middle school level education, but you now have a university degree. You're different from Alan. I was only able to afford university in my 30s. Until then, I had worked non-stop since graduating middle school. But... no buts! You created this mess, and I expect you to clean it up on your own. Alan and I are resigning, so you'll have to do without us. Oh no! Alan, let's get going. How about we go for a nice breakfast together somewhere?
That sounds great! Thank you! I left the factory with the head of the company and spent the rest of the day talking to him. He told me that his family was poor, so as the oldest son of the family, he started to work as soon as he graduated middle school to support his family. He then saved up enough money to go to university and got a degree. He also got several qualifications and started his own company. I learned a lot from him through our long conversation. At the end of the day, he said to me, "You don't need to start looking for a new job just yet. I have a feeling that we'll be able to work at the factory again in no time." A few days after, true to his word, we were back to work at the factory. Aaron couldn't handle the work all on his own. He kept on reaching out to the head of the company for help. The head of the company agreed to return to the factory as long as Aaron resigned. And I was able to return to the factory on a permanent basis. I was so grateful! I still work at the factory, and whenever I need some advice, I go talk to the head of the company. I really enjoy working at the factory. Trouble Busters!
Trouble Busters! Hi, I'm Helen, and I have a huge passion for cars. After graduating from college and getting a job, I bought myself a red convertible. And my manager at work said to me,
Did you know that Alan likes cars too?
This is how Alan and I got to know each other. We started hanging out together through our shared passion for cars. We eventually got married, and now we have a son. Recently, I've been working from home so that it's easier to take care of my son. I'm so happy with my life, but there's one thing that's been bothering me.
Helen, she's coming over today too.
Doesn't she have anywhere else to be?
Sorry about this.
Don't worry about it. I feel bad for not being happy about seeing your mother.
Well, I know that's not easy to get along with her. Oh, she's already here! She only called 10 minutes ago to say that she was coming over.
So what was bothering me was my mother-in-law. For some reason, Alan's mother detested me. On top of that, she hated cars. It's because she gets carsick anytime she's in a car. I don't know why her hatred for cars turned into a hatred for me, but she was always mean to me. I'm sorry to barge in on you.
It's fine, but I wish you wouldn't always call us at the last minute.
I had the sudden urge to see my cute grandson. I happened to be in the neighborhood. Eric, say hello to your grandmother.
Hi, Grandma.
Hello, Eric. You're adorable as always. I'm sorry, but we don't have a lot to offer. But would you like some tea? You know you should always be prepared to welcome a guest.
Well, you only told us 10 minutes ago that you were coming over.
You should stock up on some nice teas and sweets so that you could always have some ready to be served. We have some potato chips. We also have some other savory snacks. Do you only eat junk food in your house? Are you trying to kill me? I'm sorry about that.
It's not like we live our lives expecting you to show up at our doorstep at any minute.
What is that supposed to mean? Who do you think raised you to be a decent man? I had to raise you on my own after your father passed away. It was really tough on me.
Grandma, please don't cry.
I'm upset that you can't make me feel more welcome. Could you go buy some nice teas and sweets to make me feel better? Okay. It may take some time. Isn't that why you have that convertible? I'm sure you can pick something up in 5 minutes or so. That's not possible. I don't want to get a ticket for speeding. And why did you buy a car that goes 200 kilometers an hour? I only go fast when I'm on a circuit. You should get rid of that car if you aren't going to make good use of it.
You're being unreasonable. Helen and I both love cars. It's a hobby.
Helen works from home. She doesn't even need a car. I can take it for you if you'd like.
Why would you want it? You don't even like cars.
I won't get carsick if I drive the car myself. You should rethink your marriage. Your wife has a spending problem.
You're crazy! I think you should leave now.
Sure thing, I'll go. I haven't even gotten a chance to serve her any tea or sweets yet. Actually, I only have junk food and tap water at the moment. That's why I don't like you. I hope you have teas and sweets ready next time I stop by.
Grandma is scary.
Eric, I'm sorry you had to hear us arguing.
It's not your fault. We can take her in small doses.
I hope that's not my mother again.
I'll get the door.
Me too.
You should stay here with your father. It might be your scary grandmother again.
I want to take care of you.
Wow, that's very nice of you, Eric. Did you forget something?
Hi, Helen. Sorry to show up unannounced.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. It was Ken, my former manager and current manager to Alan. He was the one that introduced me to Alan.
Hi, Ken.
Hello, Eric.
Eric, can you show Ken into the living room?
Ken, come this way.
You're so energetic. Let me follow you.
What brings you here?
I was taking my new car for a drive. To be honest, I wanted to show it off a little.
I see. You came to the right place then. You should first come in so we can catch up. We have a great wine.
Thank you. But I can't drink because I came by car.
You can walk home and leave your car here. I was so grateful to Ken for introducing me to Alan. It was because of him that I have my beautiful family. He would visit us from time to time and we would talk about work and cars because we all loved cars. He is really kind and fun to be with, and I respect him a lot.
You're right. This wine really is great. We were saving this for a special occasion. We wanted to drink it with you. I guess it's worth the 5-kilometer walk back to my house.
It'll be good exercise for you.
Are you trying to tell me that I'm fat? My mother was here earlier today, so we're happy that you stopped by. Oh, your mother.
She was real mean today, too. She was unhappy that I wasn't waiting for her with teas and sweets.
Couldn't you have served her these snacks?
She doesn't like snacks. She's so picky.
She plays the single mom card whenever we try to talk back to her.
She's really stubborn. Isn't she happily married to her second husband?
I didn't know that she got remarried.
She got herself a new rich husband.
Oh, wow. She has a lot of energy to be able to find new love at her age.
Yes, she does.
I wish she'd just concentrate on her family and not keep coming over here. Seems you two really are fed up with her. Maybe you should tell her how you're feeling.
I don't think so. She's always so cranky.
You can't stop when it comes to my mother.
Really?
I think you should say as much as you want.
Your mother is a mean old woman who remarried for money, and I hate her.
Helen, there's someone at your door.
What? Hi. I heard every word that you said about me. Oh, no.
When did you come in?
I heard the doorbell ring, so I went to get the door.
I guess we didn't hear because we were so engrossed in conversation here.
So, you had wine and you didn't think to offer me any. What? You should have offered me the wine earlier. Is that all you're mad about? I'm mad at you for the wine and also the cruel things you said about me. I won't forget this. Alan's mother left our house in fury. For some time, Alan and I were unsure as to what we should do.
Why don't we continue our conversation where we left off?
So we went back to having a nice time. It started to become dark outside. I think we drank a little too much.
You're right. My wife is gonna be upset with me when I get home drunk.
I'm sorry about that.
Not a problem. I go home drunk all the time. I guess you need to get home soon.
Thank you for coming over today. We had a great time.
I had fun too. Thanks for having me. Walk home safely. I'll be fine.
I guess we'll see you again tomorrow when you come to pick up your car.
Yes, so see you again tomorrow.
Good night, Ken.
See ya! I'm so lucky to have Ken as my manager.
Yes, you are. I totally would have fallen in love with Ken if he wasn't married.
Yep. Huh?
Only kidding. It was supposed to be a funny joke.
Do you know where my car went?
What? My instinct told me to call Alan's mother. Did you happen to drive home in someone else's car? It wasn't a mistake. I drove back in your new car. About that. Yes. I got into an accident, but don't blame me for the damages to the car. What? I crashed the car into a tree. I wasn't injured, so you don't need to worry about me. That wasn't my car. What? The car belongs to Alan's manager. You need to pay for the damages to that car. You're joking, right? Can you come over right away? Alan's manager is here with us now. I won't forgive her for what she did. Troublebusters. Alan's mother came over right away and apologized profusely to Ken. That's when I realized that Ken's new car was in a really bad state.
Ken, I'm so sorry about what my mother did to your car.
We're so sorry.
It's not your fault. You don't need to apologize. As long as your mother buys me a new one in the same model, I'll be okay.
This is your fault! What? You have so many cars, I didn't know which one was yours! You should have told me that car wasn't yours. I didn't even know that you had taken the car. How was I supposed to tell you? Either way, you should buy Ken a new car, not me. That makes no sense. I do feel partially responsible, so I can pay half of the cost, but I'm not paying. What? Okay. And I also want you to divorce Alan. Alan, you can do so much better. Find yourself a nicer wife.
What the hell are you saying? Don't blame your mistake on Helen!
Be quiet. Besides, you stay out of this.
I intend on requesting you to pay the full amount to replace my car.
What?
Helen and Alan did nothing wrong. And I hate to see an adult blaming her mistake on her son and his wife. I know how you act around them.
Say what?
I can't allow you to mistreat my friends like this. I will sue you if you don't agree to pay for my car.
Ugh! I don't deserve this! Ellen's mother fell to her knees and began to cry. Alan's mother asked her husband to help her pay back the fees for Ken's new car. It seemed that after Alan's mother crashed Ken's car, it exploded. The explosion took place near a vegetable farm, and so Alan's mother had no choice but to pay for the damages to the farm as well. Her husband took care of those payments as well, but he forbid her from visiting our house ever again. After some time, Alan's mother's husband left her. I guess I don't blame him. Because of Ken's kindness, my family and I were able to go back to living a happy life. We're now able to joke about what Alan's mother did to Ken's car. I was grateful for my family and friends. Trouble Busters.